Bibi lovers, and welcome to Bibi's Kitchen. On today's episode, we are going to be making one of my favorite soup, Oha, with our Coco Yam, this raw Coco Yam. I've peeled it already, and our achi. People use either this or this, but my recipe, we are going to be using the both of them. Today's protein is our chicken, goat meat, smoked fish. I said this soup full. This one is fully loaded. Okay, so we have removable periwinkle, we have our dried prawns, we have our pomo, we have our oil. Emphasis on good quality palm oil. Then we have our mixed pepper, red and yellow pepper to give me the spiciness. And then we have our crayfish, and we are using, guess what guys, two veggies, two. So Ziza and Oha leaf. Yes, we have our onions. So guys, let's start cooking. We are going to blend our coco yam to add water to it. It's time to season our protein. So I went in with my chicken and my goat meat. Then I added my spice to my satisfaction. I love my food to be spicy, so I'm going to add it to my satisfaction. I'm using two types of spice. Like I told you earlier, I'm using the red and the yellow pepper. And then I go in with my seasoning. I love using two types of seasoning. If you have been watching my video, you will notice it. I love using my Knorr chicken whenever I'm using chicken, and then my crayfish Maggi if I'm making soup. Oh, you may be wondering what this is. This is dry onions. For some reason, I just love the taste of dry onions. I love the flavor. Shout out to whoever produces these dry onions. You know, it adds wonders to my food. And then I went in with my pomo and I mixed together very well. And then we steam. While my meat is on the fire, I'm going to slice my leaf. Most people use only Oha, but I am using Oha and Oziza. Oha leaf is very soft. You can easily break it with your hands. No wonder the Igbo people, they don't slice it, they just break it in pieces and then they put it in the soup. But since I'm adding Oziza, I'm going to slice it into chunky size so it will be visible in my soup. If you recall, we did not add any water when we're steaming our chicken. That is because we wanted it to use its natural juice to cook so that the season will be okay. So now that our protein is ready, we are going to add water for the soup. And then we are going to add all of our ingredients. First, let's start by adding our water to our desirable amount. And then you allow the water to boil. I'm going to tell you shortly why I allow the water to boil. So now I can go in with my soft protein. My soft proteins are already either steam or dry, so they don't need much time in cooking. Come in now with your oil. Have you ever cooked and then you see oil floated in one side and then it coming in your spoon and all that? So to avoid all that, that is why I allow the water to boil before you put your palm oil. So then we are going to add our crayfish and then we go in with our achi. Achi is a very delicate, it's a thickener first of all, and then it's very delicate. So you have to be careful when you are adding it, especially since Coco Yam is our major thickener that we are going to be using. So I'm good. As you can see, I'm rationing the achi. I'm adding it little by little. Then I will check for the consistency of the soup. If it is okay before I will add more, or if I need to add more water to it. And then I will allow the achi to melt, to dissolve. I will come in with my Coco Yam. So give it a thorough mix, and then you can cover your pot and then allow it to cook. Okay, so now our achi has dissolved in the soup, and you can just check it out. Bibi lovers, check it out. Bibi they cook wetin no good. So now you can now come in with your coco yam, and then so when you come in with your coco yam, please do not test it at this point too, because this coco yam, a lot of people react to it. It will eat you in your throat or your tongue. But so don't, just allow it to cook well before you can now test if everything is okay. My soup is almost ready, so you can now go in with your veggies. Baby lovers, why do we always add vegetables at the last, as last, once we add it, the food is ready? Why do we do that? Let me know in the comment section. I have my own view. I believe it's to preserve the freshness and also the color. If you're watching till this point, please subscribe, share, and like this video. And for my Igbos brothers and sisters out there, let me know if you have tried this recipe before or if you have done anything differently. Also, let me know if it is a hit or not. I want to give a special shout out to Life of Kadi. Thank you so much for always leaving a positive comment on my videos. I appreciate. Thank you. God bless you. Bon appetit, baby lovers. I will see you on my next video. Bye. Those lights.